All right. So I don't know if we are live now. So let's see. I'm having some difficulties here. I guess we are live. All right. So sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. So yes. So finally, yeah, finally, are we gonna get people in? Um, so hopefully it's working good now. So I had some problem with OBS, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. So let me send a message to everyone and to All right, just gonna wait for a couple people to jump on. All right, so do we have, all right, so we got some people on. Can you guys hear me good? Can you send me a text in the chat? Let me know if the video is good and the sound is good, please. Let me know if everything's good. So let's see. Can you guys hear me? Let's go. Am I talking to myself? The first time streaming with Zoom. Usually I stream with OBS, but I know something was really weird. Can you guys hear me? 1, 2 test check. All right, hopefully it's good. Oh, let me try that. Can I hear myself? Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. So sound is good. All right, so let's get started with this episode of Forex Talk Over Beer. So sorry about the couple connection that I tried and failed, and so basically I had some tech issues. So sorry about that. So I guess I'm gonna do another video that's gonna be much better with OBS, but I'm gonna try to do this one with Zoom right now. So let's talk about the trade from this morning, and as we go, if we get questions, we're gonna answer them. But first thing first, let's crack up the beer, and this one is a white IPA. So let's crack it up. Ooh, I did a little mess. All right, so let's go. And that looks pretty good. All right. So can you guys hear me good? Yes? All right. Oh, wow. This is really good. Cheers, guys. All right. All right. So let me see if I can share my screen here. So let's share the screen here. Here we go. So that should work. All right, so let's get going here. So the trade from this morning. So basically, if we look at all the time frames, I mean, time frames were pretty much bearish, right? But that's something that I saw previously in the past, and you probably saw me execute on that kind of trade before. And this is something I actually journaled in the past in my trading journal. By the way, the trading journal is you can access it. It's public. It's free. You can take a look at it. The link is in the description, or it's in my IG bio also. So again, take a look at it. You can find some really good trading ideas in there. So here's one. So a lot of the time when price come down and start rejecting and come back down at the exact same level, I mean, you see, I sent that trade idea. Let me remove those things because this things that I actually sent into the Telegram chat. By the way, guys, if you're not a member of the Telegram chat, make sure you do it. It's free. The link's in my bio on IG. So basically, yes. So price came down, came back up, retraced, and came back again. Most people were looking for sells under here. I was actually also looking for sells. I mean, under this area here, but it never came. It never came down and closed under. So that's why I sent to my group. I said, if price comes back up and create a support here with a nice engulfing candle, it's something I'm going to be looking at. And what I did is when this candle closed, I enter a first position on the opening of the candle, and I entered 3 more positions while retracing down. By doing so, I was having a smaller stop loss and a better profit. So my profit was set at 11 pips, my partial TP. So basically it was kind of around somewhere here. Yes. So my partial TPs was right here. Whoops, right here, right? So what happened there is I closed 90% of my position, and the rest I let it run, right? So when it went to this zone here, after this huge rejection, came back on top, I closed 2 runners and I let the rest run. I had a TP, a second partial TP set to the field of this wick, and that actually happened right here. So I closed one of my 2 runner that I had left, and my last runner was set to be TP right here. But unfortunately, this one got stopped in profit. What I did is once I closed those one, I moved my stop. My stop was right under this candle. So kind of right here. And it got stopped out like at this candle here. So that's exactly what happened. So really, really simple, really basic. Now I'm just wondering, are you guys hearing me good? Usually I get some questions in the chat, so I'm just wondering, is the chat open? It's the first time streaming with Zoom, so I don't know. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully I'm not talking to myself. Usually we have quite some people here, but yeah, I don't know what's going on here. All right, cheers. You know, when something's supposed to work and it's not working, man, it pisses me off so bad. So bad. All right, so it says that we have a couple people online, but I don't see anyone commenting on the chat. So I don't know if it's me or so I don't know. I guess. Can you guys hear me? Just want to make sure. Oh, here we go. Did it help that the support area? Okay, here we go. I was not so sure. Okay, perfect. Okay, so did it help that the support area was on the H4 as well? Yes, it's something I looked at, but to be honest, I didn't base myself on it because at the time I took it, the thing that was cool is the H1 actually closed also full bullish, right? And the thing that I was looking at is on the H4 had a huge rejection to the downside and come back up and closing bullish, right? So, oops, sorry, this is the 5 a.m. Yes, this is the 5 a.m. Then yes, perfect, that's the one. Yes. So yeah, so that made sense. It was flipping bullish. So for me, it was a good sign, good confirmation. My second confirmation was also this engulfing candle right at the same support as the one on the left. Also, if you are there are some people who trade market structure. So if you look at this here, you have what? You have yes. So you get this. So the more aggressive is to actually buy this bottom, and TP is this kind of neckline if you want, but I don't trade those. I use those as a hint, you know. So I use those as a hint in the market, and yeah. So, but I saw that happen many times on GJ when price came down to the same support. This is not the first time I trade that setup, and it worked. So again, this comes back to journaling and learning. So again, guys, if you're not journaling your trade, I don't know what you're doing. You know, it's just like this is your playbook. This is your playbook for the I don't know, for the game. You know, for the NFL, for hockey. You know, it's, let's say that's your playbook for the damn it. What's the? I'm looking for the football event. The Super Bowl. Here we go. Jesus, oh my God. So this is your playbook for the Super Bowl, right? So you want to make sure you're ready for the Super Bowl. So every morning for me, it's Super Bowl time, right? So I want to make sure I got the best plays in place that I know. I practice those, I backtest those, and I know I can act on it. So make sure you backtest those. Make sure you know your playbook by heart, right? No trade. Let me see. Love your analysis. Keep it up, mate. Thank you very much. There we go. Let's see. Now we can. Couldn't comment. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so did the fact that the price rejected that support before gave you the confidence to take the counter trend trade? Yes, definitely yes. And again, so I knew it was counter trend, so that's why I closed 90% also. The other thing also I did, I'm gonna give you a little hint also. So what I did is I placed my fib right here, right? So technically we expect price to come over here and reject. So my target was to actually fill this wick, but I secured some profit when we were over here. So in this section, because I knew that this section can reject and come back down. And he actually did. He actually did. It actually went to the 764 safety net and start to reject back down again. So, but at this point, it's okay because I was only left with a very small runner. So, closed most of my position. I think my last runner was at. My last runner was. I closed it here at the top of that wick. So it was like 30 pips, you know. So it was pretty good. Um, so yeah, so that was the trade from this morning. Monday was, did we did Monday? Oh, yesterday I was sick, man. Oh, guys, yesterday I was so sick. It's crazy how like 24 hours can change a man. I was so sick. And yesterday I actually woke up at 5, went back to bed because I was so confused. I actually draw my chart. I was online. I was checking my stuff. I was so confused because I took a syrup before going to bed the night before, and I was still like on the effect of that syrup because I don't know, it's just like I was so confused. So I went back to bed, woke up again. I think it was like 7:30 ish, 8, and I saw the setup, took the cells, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing. It worked, and it went like I think it was like 16, 18 pips in profit. And I realized that, oh shit, I forgot to put my partial TPs, you know? So I closed them manually, and after that, I put the partial TPs. Yeah, I was so confused. Best tips, guys, never trade when you're not feeling right, because it turned out good, but I mean, it would be stupid to take a loss because I was not feeling right, you know? So to be honest, it's something I will not do again because I was just not there mentally. And I just be ending up lucky yesterday and grabbing that win. Um, so yeah. So the fib is something that you can use, you know, at your advantage if you're doing a counter trend. You can expect, you know, price to go there. So I mean, but of course, I will never, 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 never tell people to do that kind of counter trend trade without experience. So you need to backtest those first, and after that, you can act on it. You need to journal it first, and after that, you're gonna be able to take action on it. You know, because it's kind of the first time I took it, that kind of setup. It was a while back ago, and I didn't feel super confident at first. You know, but this morning, I actually called it in a Telegram group because I was really confident about it. because I took that kind of the same trade before. So yeah. You can be saying that word. Which word? I don't know. Which word? GJ has been so much better this month already compared to January. Oh yeah, already. It's been good. Except for Monday. Monday was like, ugh. Um, Hi Sasha, about today trade. Was your not word your entry candle was just forming a minor support before moving now? Okay, let me read that again. Hi Sasha, about today's trade. Was you not worried your entry candle was just forming a minor support before moving now? Or was you sure it will go back up because it was a previous rejection zone? Was the combination of engulfing candle and the rejection zone enough confirmation? Yes. So rejecting this, look at this. Okay, so here is, all right. So here is one rejection. Oops. Oh, hold on. I'm on Zoom, so it's actually easier. We can do this here, right? So yeah. So we got this rejection, and we got this support form, and you got this engulfing candle. So this is enough confirmation. Plus, don't forget, you get this here on the left. And last time we reached that support, we went up right after. So I'm expecting the price to do exactly the same, right? So because what candle will look to the left and see what happened, and we'll try to mirror those. So that's something that I was looking for also. And to clear all drawings. All right. To answer the other question also, most of the people always wait to break this high before entering. I mean, this candle itself is enough confirmation. It's a big, nice engulfing candle. I don't need to break that high because if you wait to break that high, now your stop is over here. Don't forget, sir, now your stop is huge. So you don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. You wait for a high or low to be broken if you need a second confirmation. But if you have a solid confirmation, you don't need that. Or if you take an impulse entry, you'll wait, of course, to break the high or the low. But this was not an impulse entry, and taken. This was taken at 8:30 a.m. also. So don't forget, timing is everything. All right, timing is everything. This was for the NY Open. I was expecting volume to push it up. And as for this resistance here, I was expecting price to break that minor resistance here with the NY open volume. So, and it actually did, right? So he actually broke that previous support here and went straight to 143 500 QP. So yeah, and to be honest, I was expecting price to continue. Whoops, Jesus, hold on, wait a minute. Let's delete that. Let's grab that mouse. What's going on here? All right, so I was actually expecting, let's remove all this. So I was expecting price to come over here. You know why? Because we broke above 500. Technically, we should have continued to the next QP, but it got rejected and respected those fib levels and went straight back down. So, apologies for my bad grammar. Oh no, don't, man. I am Frenglish, so don't worry. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, if you're having a beer with me right now, or taking a coffee because it's morning at your house right now, put a picture in your story, tag myself, and I will reshare it. You were right when you said that when we wait for the 30-minute candle to close, we'll normally get the same entry as when we enter on the 15-minute. Yes, and with less stress. So that's a huge thing. All right, so now let's talk about some, because I had some questions, right? I had a lot of people asking me about FTMO versus funding talent challenge. Let me stop sharing this. Can we do this here? Stop sharing. Where is that? Stop sharing. There we go. There we go. All right, so I took some notes here because I want to make sure I don't forget anything. So basically, a lot of people ask me the difference between FTMO challenge and funding talent challenge. So basically, the answer to this is really, really simple. For me, I looked at FTMO in the past and I choose funding talent for a specific reason that I explained in the previous video. Now, if we compare both program, because now they get the same program. A funding talent still have program that you don't have specific target, and those things are really, really good. But right now they came out with a challenge to compete FTMO, and I think that's really great because there's a lot of people who really like that FTMO challenge, right? So Funding Talent came out with this. So what's the difference and why I think Funding Talent is gonna crush FTMO basically? Just like if FTMO doesn't answer back to them by something, man, they're gonna lose that game. They're gonna lose it bad and bad, especially that they already have like a not so good reputation on paying and funding talent so far. I mean, I just hear good stuff about it. So just based on that, I mean, it's a knockout punch, right? So, but let's see at the other difference here. So both program, both challenge. I'm gonna talk about the 100K account here. Okay, so if you want to check the other one, you can go check the other one. But let's compare the 100K account versus the 100K account. Okay. So first of all, both program, both company will actually refund you your fee if you decide to, not if you decide, but if you pass the challenge. So both of them, they will refund you the fee, and that's fine. With FTMO, you're talking about 540 euros, if I'm not wrong. So that comes out to, I can't remember how much it was in US, but I think the price pretty much similar, right? So that's not a big deal. The target is something different, very, 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 very different here. FTMO, 10%. So basically, you need to do 10K in 30 days. With Funding Talent Challenge, you need 8%. So 8K. So 8%, whatever the account size, right? So, but on 100K, it's 8K. The verification process is 60 days. And on FTMO, it's 5%. So basically, you need to do 5,000. And on Funding Talent Challenge is 4%, so 4,000. So right away, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. So I mean, 8% versus 10%, for me, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. So I think it just based on that, I think it makes sense. But now talking about like daily drawdown and total drawdown, those are the same. Okay, those are the same. It's totally the same. If I remember correctly, it was 5%. So those are the same. So nothing much to talk about this. Payout is a big difference for me. Payout on FTMO is 70%. 70% for you, 30 for them. With Funding Talent is 80% for you and 20% for them. So again, there's another knockout punch, right? Let's talk about EAs. Okay, FTMO allows EAs. So if you're one of those person that doesn't know how to trade and need EAs to be able to trade, you definitely want to go with FTMO, right? But if you know how to trade, you can definitely go with Funding Talent. You don't need EAs, right? And you can use a trade copier from your other trading account, so that doesn't count as EAs. You can use Magic Key to manage your risk. That's not a problem. The only thing they don't want is robot trading for you. So basically, I don't think that's the point. And to be honest, if you're doing that, don't call yourself a trader. So anyways, and again, I don't want to start a war here, but just my personal thought and just personal opinion. You're probably smart and really, really smart and probably much smarter than me if you built a robot. But I mean, I don't know. It's just, yeah, whatever. Cheers. All right. So retake. Now you can retake the challenge if you didn't, if you respect all the rules. you can retake unlimited challenge with FTMO. So that's something good that they have. But with Funding Talent, it's only one, right? But if you fail after, they're going to be able to move you into the other program, which is the classic or the aggressive model. So you're going to be able to continue, so you don't lose your money. Even if you don't success, they're going to give you something. Basically, you're going to be able to continue trading with them. So I think that's really fair and that's really good. I'll compound the account. Okay, compounding the account. The problem with FTMO is they will always take their profit. Whatever you decide to compound the account or withdraw money, they will take their profit. So they will take their 20%. So let's say you're at like, I don't know, 120K. You want to leave the 20K there and compounding the account. They will every month grab their 20%, right? Funding Talent, they will not, they will wait for you to withdraw money. And at this point only, they're actually going to take their portion, right? So that's something really good. They actually allowed you to compound 100% of the amount that you gain. So I think that's another huge difference. Another thing with withdrawals, okay, withdrawals with FTMO is only monthly, which is not so bad, right? But I think bi-weekly is better. So Funding Talent offer bi-weekly withdrawals. So that's pretty good. So I think that's the biggest difference I took in notes for me. I think that was a big game changer. So I think the challenge is really amazing, what they built right now. And the customer service also is just like amazing. Again, I cannot speak for FTMO on the customer service wise because I didn't try it. So on that, I cannot speak of. But definitely Funding Talent has a pretty good customer service, really solid. So for me, just based on that, I mean, it's a no-brainer for anyone who's looking to get funded. I mean, I don't even know why you would go with FTMO when you have the Funding Talent Challenge available. But right now it's not available for everyone. It's still in a soft launch. So basically they offered it to, I think it was 100 person and to their current members only. So yeah, so that was pretty much the difference. I don't know if we have some question here. So let me see. Cheers. All right, so let's see your question. Thanks, Sasha. You're welcome. I think FTMO is still better because there's less rules, but Funding Talent is not so bad. The rules are pretty much the same, to be honest. Rules are not really different. Rules is rules, and I think that's fine. The only thing I think that Funding Talent listen more, because I know some pretty good traders that didn't get their payout from FTMO, and they had to fight back and put some stuff on social media to get paid. And they only got paid because they were big influencer on social media. So can you imagine if you have to fight for this? If you're a little guy and you don't know your name, you don't have a big name out there, ain't gonna pay you. But the cool thing with Funding Talent though is they actually listen to you. They actually take time. They will review your account if there's something, because I know their story from people in our group that got funded and they had some issue for consistency, and they explained it. They showed their trading plan and they actually approved it and they paid it. So that's actually pretty good for me. So rules is rules, and I mean if you screwed up the rules, I mean that's your own problem. Bonjour Sir, bonjour Kassim, bonjour Sofiane. Thanks, actually amazing. So for the new Funding Talent 100K challenge, do you get the full 80-20 split into your bank account every month? Yeah, every bi-weekly if you want. so yes. Really simple. I mean, I don't think there's nothing complicated in this. What is the cost of the Funding Talent Challenge account? You need to check on their website. I think it's 610 if I'm not wrong. So the price is pretty much the same, So that's why I didn't talk about that, because I mean it wasn't a difference. Let me see here. Question. What's the cost of? Do you know when they will launch the challenge for everyone? No clue. Soon, I guess. but right now they want to make sure that everything works good. So that's something I really appreciate about them. They actually takes time. They actually take time to make sure everything is set and work good for everyone before launching to the mass. So that's something that tells me, as a business entrepreneur owner, that tells me a lot about those ladies that launched that company. They want to do it the right way. They are not in a rush of making money. They're taking their time, and they want to make sure everything is good. So for me, that is a huge plus, right? So um, what's the withdrawal fee on funding talent? Can't remember. It's mine was with PayPal. So was it? I want to say something stupid. I need to check that. Send me the question on IG. I'll go check my PayPal withdrawals, and I'll tell you. I just can't remember by heart. But I think it was regular fee from PayPal. It was not something stupid or crazy. I don't like the monthly fee of funding talent. Plus, it takes forever to get your actual account. Also, don't forget the strict rules for months. Uh, Plus, it takes forever to get your actual account. What do you mean? You get your actual account like right away? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I think Adil, you're mistaking with the classic and aggressive model. This is different for the challenge. So yes, you have your real account right away as soon as you've done the challenge. So that's something completely different of the aggressive and classic model. Hey Sasha, I haven't got a question right now, but that buy setup, if you know, you know. Runner smash 30 piss. Who let the dogs out? You know the rest. Yeah, Kasim. So I guess you grabbed it also. Um, that's pretty awesome. There's a lot of dogs who actually got that buy, man. So I was pretty happy for you guys. Um, uh, Yeah, that's what they have now. Is talking about the new challenge account they're launching. Yeah, exactly. Are you talking about challenge or getting funded in general? And I'm talking about the new challenge. It's something completely different here. Do you still have to pay the 250 monthly fee on the challenge? No. So no. Um, and that's it. And don't forget, you with the classic and the regular model, you can always pay your monthly fee with your profits. So you don't need much to pay it, right? All right. So questions. This is good. This is good. This is good. Answered. All right, that's good. So I think we did it. And so again, sorry for this taking forever to launch that stream. I need to figure out what's going on with my OBS because tomorrow morning we have trade with the pack live session. So hopefully it works. So guys, if you don't see us on YouTube tomorrow, make sure you're on Telegram to get the Zoom link, right? Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be patient enough tonight with my beer to figure out that mess with OBS because I'm so not techie. And what something is not working, it just drives me nuts. So yeah. So hopefully it works. And if not, I'll be on Zoom tomorrow morning. Thanks for your time. Thank you, BBK. And I see you tomorrow morning. Um, what is the strict rule for months? Adil. Oh, yeah, you're talking to him. Okay. Out of both funding program, which one would you advise an advanced trader to purchase if it was his first funded program? That's a good question. To be honest, I personally like the classic one because I'm the kind of guy who doesn't like to be rushed. So I don't want a specific target. But I also like it. Now I'm trying the challenge. So I paused my other account, and now I'm trying the challenge. I kind of like the challenge, but you know what? If you have a bad week, you now kind of rush in 3 weeks to make it back. So So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. To be honest, my first week was horrible. So yeah, so now I'm catching back to it. But yeah, but I think both are really good. It just depends on what you prefer. Basically, I think both has a really good potential. It just depends on what you prefer, to be honest. So I wouldn't advise one specifically, but yeah, for me, I like the classic one. I like the classic one, and I like to get bi-weekly bonuses. Yeah, you know what? I'm a classic guy. I tried the aggressive one, but to be honest, I think I wasn't aggressive enough to take full advantage of the program. I'm not super aggressive on my trading. If you see my journal, I'm not super aggressive. Actually, I don't over leverage. I don't over trade. So yeah, so I was not taking full advantage of it. So that's why classic for me, it's actually better. Now we'll see with the challenge. We'll see how it goes. I kind of enjoy the challenge, pretty fun also, but we'll see. Um, More question? Thanks for your time, Sasha. Thank you so much. Yes, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So what time are you going live tomorrow, big dog? Going at 5:30 a.m. Eastern. So 5:30 a.m. Eastern should be live on YouTube if OBS works. So hopefully. So again, guys, thank you for joining in. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. And don't forget, Forex Talk over Beer Friday. Friday, I'm going to release information on our special guest for next week. So it's going to be pretty cool. So don't miss that out. All right, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you on the next episode.